Heyo, my Plancake friends, Johnny5 Live here, and I'm joined with Zay4.
Howdy.
Welcome back to another Park Spotlight Contest Edition. Today we're going to be looking at Miraclia, created by Twannach, and here they say, Miraclia is a highly themed mini park based off the drawings from the Efteling. It features several different areas, including a custom fairy tale forest where you can find shows, walkthroughs, and rides. I try to keep the park realistic as possible by creating different areas while still keeping it into a single theme, so that is really feels like a park, not a themed area. Because it features a fairy tale forest, I would say go that way first. Go into the right and follow the pathway through the fairy tale forest. This will lead you by all the fairy tales and you will end up next to the park restaurant. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Greetings, Twannach. All right, sounds cool. Inspired by Efteling. Let's get on into it. Welcome back, everybody. We are in a tunnel. We are headed. This is where the guests spawn, so I figured we'll start there.
Apparently we are a car.
Vroom.
Brum, brum, brum.
Into the parking lot. One of the rare things seen in the mini park contest is a parking lot. Not a whole lot of real estate to work with. So, parking lot is a risk. I really like this wall work.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's
The boulders on that is such a cool idea. The roses
gives it
growing
nice,
up the top.
nice texture and nice depth.
It's a pretty park entrance as well.
Gorgeous. With this, the gems for this like stained glass on the sides.
Yes. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. So from the looks of things, there's a lot of sequencers in the water fountains.
Yeah, that's a heck of a water fountain. We got the Bellagio show and the Rise We Enter.
Is there a sequencer that I'm supposed to press to get this thing kicking off, I wonder? Or is it...
It seems like it's just constantly going.
But there's so many of them. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a lot. I like the ones that go low to the ground. It reminds me of the old Rollercoaster Tycoon jumping fountains.
Yes. Amazing. Look at that door. So creative.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's so much in here that's just custom. There's so few just normal walls that are in Planko. This is all just custom walls, custom gates, custom doors. They spent a real long time on.
Yeah, all these rooftops, a lot of them are individual shingles and pieces put together. Like, that's 250 objects for that little archway. It's ridiculous. The artistry is top-notch for sure.
Yeah, it's a good thing this was a mini park and it wasn't a full thing, because otherwise we would not be moving.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting 39 FPS. Dropped 20 frames just by having these freaking 400-piece rooftops. So they did say something about going right through the magical forest right off the get-go. So I think that would be around this corner, right?
Actually, I think it was before it. You missed it.
What?
There's a gate from the...
Oh.
There you go. That's the one.
Fairy tale forest. Some fairy tales are indoors and best viewed at night. Once upon a time, there was a fairy tale forest. Wait, some fairy tale forests are indoors and best viewed at night? But this is outside in daytime.
No, there'll be like sections. Like, this is a real...
I understand. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. This is a real thing from Efteling. They have a fairy tale forest and they have little alcoves and each one will represent a different fairy tale.
Gotcha. The Wolf and the Seven Swans. Once upon a time, there was a mother with 7 swans.
Don't ask me to recite some of these fairy tales because some will be Dutch and I don't know them.
So you go to the viewpoint. Oh, wow. Huh. That's quite fun. Oh, no.
He got stuck.
Got stuck. Hey, look at that.
That's an Really nicely done.
This is really pretty. Well done.
Where's the wolf? There
Yeah,
must be a wolf in here somewhere,
I
right?
didn't quite see a wolf. Good call.
I mean, I don't know the fairy tale, so maybe the wolf's just a red herring. I don't know.
Or were the wolf?
Maybe.
Hey, the first time I've ever seen someone skin the whirlywig.
This is a really nicely, I mean, really nicely skinned version of it. It's one of the few times I've seen it and it hasn't looked horrible.
Right? I like it.
Yeah.
Although you took the music off.
That should be a crime, punishable by death.
These little lampposts are pretty cool. Do they just light up?
Probably at night, yeah.
They have just a subtle glow around them.
Mm-hmm.
Quite like it.
Yeah.
So here we have another fairy tale.
Which one's
A
this
little
one?
match girl show. New Year's Eve, icy winds, a lonely little girl, an abandoned child, a life in poverty. Now it said show. Does that mean there's actually a show in here?
Yeah, there's a sequencer.
Oh. Theme Maker Toolkit, Princess? Nothing's happening.
Disney's Ariel. Hey, get out of the way, buddy. It's 3-minute long duration, so it might take a while to kick in.
Darn it, I pushed play again. Okay, fast forwarding. See if anything happens. I mean, I have a hard time believing anything's going to happen because we don't see any animatronics unless, like, the door opens, but that's a custom door. So, yeah. Oh, the fire turns on and the light turns on. Huh. That's it.
I mean, there's a lot of triggers here. Yeah. The first actual, you just get snow falling for the first minute, and then fire starts a minute and 20 seconds in. Then with some colored lights, some more fire.
I do think you could amp those shows up and make them a little bit more fun, but it's still a nice idea.
Yeah,
I can stretch my imagination in a little bit there.
Maybe if there's some narration going on in the background.
Yeah.
That would help.
Okay, Sleeping Beauty. Wait for one to come in here.
Oh, there's a TV screen.
Where? On this ride?
No, the last one, the match pick.
But I downloaded the Theme Maker Toolkit stuff.
Was it custom media? Yeah, they've got custom media.
I downloaded everything.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. That didn't seem to work. What just happened?
They faded tonight.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, you're on the Sleeping Beauty ride.
Yeah, we're waking up. Yes. There she is. Okay. I guess the tricky thing is with this is everything's being represented as if it were a big attraction. Like if this was a real park, there would be really something happening, but I also feel like it's your responsibility to really make something happen. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we're playing pretend. Does that make sense?
No, it does. It's, you know, there's certain aspects of like real life that you can't do in Planet Coaster, but there's also a lot of things in Planet Coaster you can't do in real life. So I think it's one of those situations where if you can't translate the real thing into Planet Coaster, then doing something in Planet Coaster that you can't do in real life, sort of like you can sort of make up for it.
Yes, yes. Well said. Once upon a time, there was a loving queen who longed for a daughter, Snow White fairy tale. So, like, yeah, again, we're coming in here and pretending like there's going to be some sort of story, right? Someone's telling a story there. But with the audio cues, you could have told a story. Like, we could have gone in there, pushed a button, listened to it. Maybe you had a screen turn on and it uses a clip from the movie. maybe a little animatronics, or like you can do opening doors. So what you could do is you come in here and a door opens up, and then you have all the animatronics doing certain things. The door shuts, another door opens up, you know?
Now, it seems like there should be images on these frames, so I guess that whatever they did with their custom images, for whatever reason, is not loading. So I think we're not getting the full experience that they actually intended.
It loaded up, but it loaded up someone else's.
Oh.
I don't know what their one is supposed to be.
Yeah,
I
because
sworn I downloaded everything before we started.
Yeah, you're getting the signs on the outside.
Right. Yeah, unless those are Theme Maker Toolkit.
No, because I don't see them. I didn't download the media.
Gotcha. But I don't know if that one individual picture would have really...
Yeah, no. I'm just saying that there's obviously something we're missing, but, you know.
Paddle's Pancake Factory. Enjoy the delicious pancakes from the paddle in this themed restaurant. Ooh, exciting.
Yeah.
Look at these freaking rooftops.
That's a nice little restaurant.
It is.
It brings back bad memories though, because when last time I was at Efteling, I was with my brother and we were looking through the guide, and they said come to the pancake place and enjoy like unique pancakes that you don't get elsewhere in Europe. And I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting. I want some whatever the unique Dutch pancakes are. So we go to the restaurant, but it's closed. And so me and my brother were upset. So the next morning we go around Eindhoven looking for some place that sells Dutch pancakes, only to find out that the special Dutch pancakes are just the buttermilk pancakes they sell in America.
Oh no. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So that was fun. But, you know, pancakes are pancakes and they're awesome anyway, so we had pancakes.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest pancake fan unless it's like blueberry pancakes covered in fruit. I don't like I don't like a plain pancake with syrup. It makes me sick. It's literally like eating sugary cake. Like, you need some fruit, you need some balance. Otherwise, no thank you. Absolutely
I'm fine
not.
with sugary cake. Load me up with all the sugary cake I can find.
Like those crazy like banana chocolate chip pancakes, stuff like that, covered in whipped cream. I think some people would love that, but that's just not breakfast. I'm sorry. That'll make me sick for the entire day. Like maybe if like I was hungover or something, then it's an exception. You gotta get the...
I think we need to mention about the buildings again, just the artistry and the custom roofs and the custom walls. It's all really amazingly well done.
500 objects. No,
Yeah.
you're not wrong about that for sure. This is some of the craziest artwork we've seen on rooftops and buildings throughout the contest. I mean, I think I could think of a couple ones that were really out there, really, really rare, and quite the treat.
Yeah, and I really love how the lift hill comes out of that. It's a great sort of vantage point and really nicely decorated lift hill.
Yeah, agreed. Gwendolcus machine? Get on the special spinning device from Professor Gwendolcus. Gwendolcus?
I couldn't help you there.
Nobody can help me.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay. Get to go in one of these fancy buildings for a change. Look at this.
The one thing I would suggest though is it's really, the buildings are really kind of monotone, like some color details sort of breaking up all the beige would have probably been nice.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's a good point. This is nice.
Yeah, it's a nice station.
Interdimensional
how they covered it up
spinning
as well.
coaster. It's a chained spinning coaster, part of a chain. Oh crap! I don't know what's going on here. So this, yeah, we're sitting on it. We're good to go.
I think you might want to go in like chase mode or something. The spinning's
No,
fun.
it's meant to spin, so I think we should spin.
All right, you can spin. I just have my pancakes. I can't go spinning.
You're already sick?
Their block section's a little off. It stops at the top. Not a big deal. Whee!
We hit the spin and it just didn't stop spinning. And in one direction too. I think you could have locked it at some point to prevent it from just continually spinning for the rest of the coaster. Right?
Yeah, what they often do is they'll go up into like a half pipe type thing to sort of like slow the spin and like reverse it. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean the layout's quite fun.
Yeah. I think we could probably check it out in a chase just so we can experience, or maybe like a track, right?
I actually watched it on my screen in chase view, and I enjoyed it a lot more that way.
Okay, let's do that for the viewers here. I'm not the biggest fan of chase, but what I do like is the.
I'm not either, but in this case, you get to see the spinning without having to sort of experience.
Chase, you can't see in front of you because it's taking up over half the screen. But if you pop it up like this, it's like a chase, just slightly higher.
I get you.
Yeah. So we'll see the spin here.
No, this is locked to the car, so you'll still spin.
It still spins.
Yeah, you need to be in chase.
That's weird because I didn't realize it actually locked to the car. I guess that makes sense because the camera is still propped to it somehow. Interesting. Well, you learn something new every day. I guess I did know it does that because when I go on the swinging mine, I like to pop up because you still get the swing, but it's with the swing but also chase. But I haven't ever really tested it on a spinning ride before. So there you go. Okay, I think we've actually explored the whole park.
Yes.
So I'll let you go first, and then I'll give my thoughts.
Well, I mean, the artistry and the details of the buildings is top notch. They've got they did some fun things with the little vignettes of the fairy tales.
Yes.
And the scenery is really nice. Yeah, I think I know a couple of things you want to bring up, so I'll let you do that yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know. I think everything that you added to what we said earlier, I think the little displays could have been pushed further in Planet Coaster. I've seen people do shows, mini shows and things like that, using audio or doing different things, little sound effects, doors opening. Even if they were just sets, I think you can actually push these and make them a lot more entertaining. With that said, you did have the space to use that. I think your space utilization, especially for the advanced builder bracket, is a little underwhelming. We use a lot of that with the parking lot and entrance, the plaza area. While it looks good and it feels realistic and it's nice, I also feel like, giving you a 40 by 40 space, trying to cram that full of theme park, we're missing a lot of that. The rides, the attractions, the main attractions, the coasters, and a lot of this. This is probably the heaviest path park in the entire contest, right?
Yeah, park to theming ratio. There's a path to scenery ratio. There's a lot of path, and to comparatively, I mean, they basically just did the sort of the bare minimum with the attractions, with one coaster, one minuscule track ride, and then 2 flat rides.
But is that a negative? Because I think you've also made up for it with the artwork. Your artistry is absolutely exceptional. It looks beautiful. It feels like a realistic layout, and it's a wonderful experience as going through it. I think the one thing that kind of hurt you was if the fairy tale walk, each one of these segments we went to, I was like, wow, that was a good story. I learned something, or I got a little bit of entertainment at each one of these. I think then I would feel like, even though the park space ratio is underwhelming, you could make up for that by having overwhelming storytelling features. And then I think the balance would be there. But I feel a little bit underwhelmed coming through the forest. And then the Pancake place is cool, but this building, it wasn't really being utilized, was it? So
no, it's completely empty.
This is just staff area and not a utilized building. Same with here. So when we finally get to the coaster, we expect to be blown away. Good coaster, but it feels more like a side attraction than a main attraction. So the artwork is the wow factor of this park, right? But it is a theme park contest. So the ride skins, the shops, and the main attractions are your wow factor to get votes in this contest. Obviously, the theming is a heavy part of that, but the theming should be tied to all those wow factors. So I think artistically, one of the higher contenders for build shops and park entrances, all that stuff. But is that going to be enough to put you into the top 3? Maybe that wasn't your intentions. Maybe you just wanted to create something pretty and share it with everybody. And I think that's fair, right?
And they certainly just succeeded in that.
Yep, yeah, so you succeeded in your own right, but when it comes down to the viewers and what they're choosing to pick and why, they're going to be looking at main attractions, how are the rides, and I think the one thing that could have still kept you in there is if this fairy tale walk and each of these felt like their own attractions, where you're like, I'm doing my, instead of using a flat ride, you created a show at each one of these points, so that felt like their own attractions, right?
Although I think probably one of the things is that even in the Efteling, obviously the inspiration for the park, the fairy tale forest, each of the little vignette things is fairly underwhelming. I'm sure everyone in all our Dutch friends in Discord are gonna hate me now, but because I'm sure they have tons of nostalgia for that area as kids. But you going to it now, it's really nice. It's nicely done, but it doesn't feel like nothing there is gonna blow you away. Go like, wow, that's really impressive.
It's oddly accurate. But I also think that's your responsibility to maybe one up it, try to create a new experience, something new to remember it by. But use that inspiration. So I'm a little bit torn on this one. I think it's beautiful. So I'm going to leave it at that. I think you did a great job with the artwork. Theme park wise, wow factor, attractions, could definitely use some sprucing up for me. Any final thoughts, Save 4? Do you agree with that, or?
Yeah, no, I think you nailed it. I mean, it's beautiful. The architecture works absolutely outstanding, top notch. But yeah, it feels like you could have done more, which feels like so wrong to say when we're looking at God knows how many pieces in this park.
It is a difficult thing. Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like you use 5,000 pieces just for one roof, but at the end of the day, you just see it as a roof when your mind just goes, oh, that's a really nice roof, but it's still a roof, even though that roof took you as long as someone else to build like a entire quarter of their park.
Yeah, it could be underappreciated from the average viewer. They could just assume that that's a piece in Planet Coaster that was placed there, but from us, you did get praise, so your effort is not going underappreciated. And so really good job on the artwork, and these types of buildings on your workshop are definitely going to catapult you into master legend quality builds. So
I agree.
Trying to bring that all together as one. I think this what you got going here, if you can continue to expand on it and actually get those big coasters in and stuff, you're going to have a freaking legendary park in the end. So.
If they could do that without their computer melting.
That's true, because mine's already starting to melt. So. No, all right, I think we said everything we wanted to say. If you guys have anything to add to Miraclia, created by Twannach, leave your comments down below in the comments section, and that's going to do it for us in today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.